This video poster presents a book about Australasian tektites. It contains 42 chapters, as well as a dictionary and a reference list. After watching each video poster, you can download relevant chapters for detailed readings, using the link in the description below. These chapters describe Muong Nong tektite folding and flattening, paleomagnetism, and froth. Muong Nong tektites show different kind of folding and deformation. Some folds may have been created while the sediment was still soft. Other folds were likely created by gravity at the peak of heating, when the glass mass flowed downslope, or by gravitational flattening of the whole tektite body, on a plane surface. This Muong Nong tektite has one fold. Seen from the side, a vent shows the parting lineation direction, always parallel to the layering. The top view shows the flow direction, marked by the white arrow, and two levees protruding from hitting obstructions, marked by white lines. This Muong Nong tektite shows SC folding, that has changed the layering and the direction of vents, marked by V, on the side view. From the top view, sticks show the rearrangement of vent outlets. Flattening flow is visible when a thin crust layer split into puzzle pieces, marked by an E, with stretched glass between. This was created by gravitational force or perhaps by weight of overlaying sediments. The yellow line shows the parting lineation direction. The presence of remnant magnetic inclination in tektite layers, of the paleomagnetic field of 28 degrees, 0.8 million years ago, at latitude 15 degrees north, with an average of 18 plus or minus 12 degree in Muong Nong tektites, indicates that the tektites were horizontal at the time of cooling below the Curie temperature of 585 degrees Celsius, as this inclination is only slightly lower than the average of the paleomagnetic field. Froth is a mass of bubbles in a liquid, like a foam. Froth of silica glass is plentiful in Muong Nong tektites. The froth was especially created when milky quartz grains melted, by heat conduction from the surrounding glass, often leaving remnants of the grain inside, surrounded by the silica glass froth. This image shows a Muong Nong tektite froth, surrounding a milky quartz remnant. And froth seen from the outside, where individual bubbles have partly collapsed during quenching. Most froth in Muong Nong tektites, with parting lineation, show flattening parallel to the lineation direction. Here images of froth surface, elongated froth, with no quartz grain remnant, and one slightly elongated froth with a quartz remnant. Some froth has coalesced to one bubble, here with small bubbles still attached to the surface. And a froth surface elongated parallel to the parting lineation direction. A collection of bubbles, from small and larger bubbles, almost all coalesced. Froth often contain remnants of the original milky quartz grain, from which the froth was created, when impurities expanded, during conductive heating from the surrounding tektite glass. Froth bubbles almost coalesced to one large bubble. The details in formation of froth from quartz can be explained from typical milky quartz grains in the Quartz Plateau. The milky quartz, with impurities of gases of water and carbon dioxide etc., is surrounded by overgrowth quartz, without such impurities, but intermingled and overlaid by metal oxides, typically iron oxides. Heated by conduction from the surrounding glass, the grain starts to melt from outside. The bright halo between the froth and the tektite glass is the metal oxides, here silicium, titanium, aluminum, and iron, while the neoblast layer came from the quartz overgrowth. Detrital grain impurities then expand up to 10,000 times during heating, creating the froth, and exerting very high pressure inwards and outwards. For detailed explanations, read Chapter 18. This process can also explain the creation of coesite, a high-pressure polymorph of quartz. Here colored in orange. The image shows the quartz grain remnants, broken into puzzle pieces, transformed to coesite. Probably also the inside of the silica glass bubble cavities were transformed. Two processes described for the transformation of quartz to coesite can explain that. One process of direct subsolidus transformation from quartz, and another of subsolidus nucleation from highly densified diaplectic silica glass. The high pressure came from the expansion of impurities in the detrital quartz, creating the froth and transforming the puzzle quartz grains and part of the silica glass to coesite. The remaining and surrounding silica glass preserves the coesite, here gray, by acting as a pressure vessel, preventing the coesite to revert back to quartz during cooling. 2 images showing the creation of froth from milky quartz grains in clay, used in a bronze kiln, now surrounded by melted glass and with milky quartz remnants inside, evidencing that this process can take place at temperatures below 2200 degrees Celsius. Download Chapter 17 and 18 from the link below, to read more about these topics.